October 18th, 2016. Continuing my re-listening to, or listening to General Conference again from October. The second talk, or the next talk in the women's session was by the Young Women's General President. That is the sister. Sorry, that's dangerous. The Young Women's General President. Anyway, she talks about. It's titled "Rise Up in Strength, Sisters in Zion," and she talks about being faithful women living in perilous times. Now, and this is kind of the take home that I got from this lesson. There's a couple. First is that she says we need a generation of women. She quotes someone, says we need a generation of women that understand who they are, how to draw upon the power of the priesthood, who know the doctrine of Christ, and the second is that we should be sensitive, but we shouldn't be afraid of the bold truths of the gospel. Some of the examples she gives are the role of women in the home as mothers, the importance of education for women, the healthy sexuality. Those are just some examples that she gave, that we need to have open, honest discussions with our children, so that they can have an educated decision. They can make an educated decision on what they want to do with their lives. We should be sensitive to those who may be single or can't have kids, may be experiencing same-sex attraction, but that shouldn't deter us from talking about it, and talking about it in a loving way, but also addressing the importance of those truths as they relate to our identity as children of God. My personal take home from this talk is that I need to counsel with my wife more, and I need to go to her even about my own decisions more. My desires to... Alright, let's be honest about my immaturity. My desires to buy toys. The difference between men and boys are only the size of their toys. So, what I mean by that is I have been looking online at some pointless items. I don't know why, honestly. Because they're fun, I guess, and I like to have fun. But I don't always consider our financial state, and I need to set my goals more in line with my wife's goals of our finances. Mostly staying out of debt, and I gotta be honest again, I'm sure that my purchases, or my desire to purchase certain things, if I can rein that in, that would relieve a lot of her stress. And I know when she watches this, she's gonna look at me and she's gonna feel very vindicated. Anyway, so my take home from this talk is that I need to but I need to counsel together with my wife more than what I do. So those are my thoughts on Okay, I'm not driving. I'm going to look up her name. Bonnie Oscarson, the Young Women's General President. Rise up in strength, sisters in Zion. Good talk. If you haven't listened to it, listen to it. Can be found at LDS.org if you really want to. If you're not LDS, that's fine. I do have a testimony of Jesus Christ. I know that He lives. I know that He's my Savior. Anyway, those are my thoughts today. October 18th, 2016.